Is this for Mike?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Mike. You guys have achieved a lot of things this year that the program has never achieved or not achieved for a long, long time. What are some things that are still left out there for you to achieve, and how do you guys stay focused on the future instead of all the things you've already accomplished?
Yeah, we've been having a great season so far, but the season is obviously not over. We still have games that still looking forward to. We got Michigan State this week. It's a great program. So you got to come in with the right mindset and just continue to keep a 1-0 mindset and just look forward and make sure that we prepare every day the same as we did before.
I saw the post-game locker room video, and you said, you weren't trying to be corny by giving your offensive line the game ball,
Yeah.
but that you really wanted to do it. I guess why after that performance did that really feel like the right thing to do and something you wanted to do?
Because last week it was a very tough practice, for the offensive line. We pushed the offensive line like to the extreme last week because we know the capabilities they have. We have a great offensive line here. We just pushed them and we just made it a big emphasis for them to be physical. That's what they showed when game time came up and they played their tails off. Like I said, they had a great game and I felt like it was just necessary because I couldn't do it without them.
Zach and then Tom Brew.
I guess to follow up on that first question, Mike, you talked about being more of a leader. I know you're a captain, et cetera, but just what role do you think you play as you talk about sort of turning the page, only being focused on this week, not getting caught up in the ranking or the wins or the attention, or maybe even looking ahead to other games as a quarterback? What role do you feel like you play in sort of setting that tone that it's only about Michigan State and you're only worried about what's right in front?
Yeah, so obviously as the starting quarterback, most of the time whenever there's big wins, you're mainly the one that's getting a lot of the recognition. So basically for me, the main role I have to play for me being in that spotlight, just showing the team that we can't be complacent. Obviously we've accomplished some great things, but I just gotta stay on the team, make sure that they know that we still have a season still ahead of us. We still gotta make sure that we stay focused, locked in, and I can tell them that, and I also gotta lead by example. So just make sure that they follow me and just follow everything that Coach Allen talks about, and just stay positive and just stay 1-0 mindset and just stay looking forward to the future.
Tom Brew and then Paul Gable.
Mike, I know it's easy to kind of look at this as something of a trap game, but in reality, your one loss from start to finish last year was at East Lansing, and you guys came out of that game thinking you really should have won that game. So that immediacy of making amends and beating Michigan State, despite the normal talk of the 1-0 mindset, I mean, beating them probably does mean a lot to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, obviously, we all know what happened last year. That's something we really don't look back on it. We just know that this game is the biggest game of the season because it's the next one. Coach Allen always says that it's the biggest game coming up because it's the next game, and that's what we're focused on. We're just gonna go out and make sure that we're fully prepared and make sure that we practice extremely hard this week to go out and get the win.
All right, Griffin. Now he's Paul Gable and Griffin.
Hey, Mike, follow up on that. You're 8-1 as a starter in your one game against Michigan State. What do you remember about that game? How have you progressed since then? And your thoughts on what Michigan State's defense poses problem-wise to you?
Yeah, so what I just remember we're so close. That's what was said a lot last year. We're just so close. We're close to beating these teams. That's something that we really emphasize this year to make sure that we find ways to finish. Dig deep and just go out and execute at a high level. That's what it's gonna come down to. Just the best execution. Just make sure that we playing together for each other and with each other. Obviously. So I feel like just being able to go out and execute, just loving each other and making sure that we come play together and just play the strong football that we know we can. I feel like we'll have a great season.
Last one for Griffin.
And Mike, Ty made some big catches on Saturday. What kind of relationship do you have with him, and how confident are you just to throw up the ball and him to make some incredible grabs?
Yeah, Ty's my guy. You know, I talk to Ty every day. It's a great relationship. You know, we talk about these moments. You know, and it's something that happens at practice. You know, Ty works extremely hard in practice every day. You know, he makes those big catches in practice all the time. You know, so it's something that we love to see in the game, but it's not something that we've seen for the first time, obviously. So I feel like that's something that Ty shows. You know, Ty just shows 100% effort all the time. You know, just making sure that he goes out and practice extremely hard. And Ty, he's not really a loud guy. You know, he's mainly quiet, but he just talks with his play, and that's what I love about him.
All right, thank you, Mike. Thank you, everybody.
All right.